Hey, what's up? I'm Dave Boyer, aka Mr. Boyer, aka the Swamp Man, and good morning. Day 3 of our long weekend adventure in Utah, Nevada, a little bit of Arizona. We're in Zion National Park. A lot of cottonwood trees around that are um, showing out some of that yellow coloring. It's pretty cool. The carotenoids are the chemical pigment that's reflecting that yellow light away. It might be a little small, but there's a big buck in the background over back there. Another one of his deer. We're at the grotto. So the grotto is the stop on the shuttle line that is for Angel's Landing trailhead. So we're going to be hiking up Angel's Landing. Go at least as far as we feel comfortable. Hopefully all the way to the end. It's supposed to be an incredible view at the end, but a lot of exposure, a lot of risk of having steep mountain cliffs on each side of you. So they have a chain installed. We're going to hold tight to that as we're making our way up. Hopefully there's not too many people on, so we have to make any passes and things like that along some of those sections, but it's going to be quite an adventure for our last day on this, and I think we're ready to get to it. So wow, Zion is incredible canyon, huge cliffs. All right, well, we're gonna head up one of those. Science rocks. Peace. Hey, we're making our way along the West Rim Trail towards Angel's Landing. Maybe 3/4 of a mile or so that we've gone, and it's been pretty steep, but it's gonna get more steep. I know they would be not even ants on the screen that y'all can see, but that kind of rock face that's between those two big pieces of the canyon, there's people all along that doing these switchbacks up the rock. I know that looks real steep. This is a pretty awesome trail. Like, we keep struggling because we want to go fast to stay ahead of people, but we've got all day to do this. We don't have to book it all the way to the end, but as crowded as it is, like, you just gotta kind of find a spot between groups and keep moving. So, and we've let groups pass because we're not in a rush. Got a ways to go though. A lot of vertical elevation gain coming up. We'll see how I do. Science rocks. Peace. Well, we made it through one section of the chains, and here's the big obstacle. You can't really see it, but it's basically like a trail of ants, of people heading up to the top of Angel's Landing from here. And there's a real traffic jam at the very top of people waiting, and it's just not very safe when your lifeline is holding onto the chain and you got to pass by people going down when you're on the way up, or vice versa. So I think we are going to consider this our Angel's Landing for today, and head back through the section of chains and then down all those switchbacks, which are going to be tough on the knees. Maybe save this for another day when my knees a little bit stronger, and maybe we can find a time that's less people. We got here a little bit later today, I guess, than we needed to. But we're gonna start heading down after resting a little bit, eating some beef jerky pepperonis. But at least I got up here to see Angel's Landing. It's gorgeous. I'm sure it's awesome at the top. It's awesome right here. Science rocks. Peace. So we've made a good bit of descent already down, but we still got a long ways to go down some steep spots. You know, mountain climbing has the up and down, and really neither one of them is easy. I actually really like the ups, really just a strain of muscle, and that kind of feels good. But coming down, whew, it's hard on me right now. Puts a lot of stress on your joints and some different muscles that are already a little bit exhausted. So I sure miss the days that I could run a trail like this. Well, we're gonna keep heading down. Beautiful walk through this section though. Awesome. Yeah, science rocks. Peace. Coming up on the bottom switchbacks. We've already come down some of it, but carved right into the side of the canyon. And then eventually back over to the river. I'm gonna keep going. Science rocks. I think we've come down the majority of the switchbacks. Now we're just gonna walk along the river to the bridge, cross over back at the grotto, and move on from there. I think we're gonna take the shuttle up canyon to the Riverwalk and stroll around there too. I know it's gonna be busy there, but it's beautiful and it's easy, nice and flat. But that valley's pretty awesome. Alright, I think we can do it. We can finish this trail at least. Science rocks. Peace. Yeah, so we're on hike number 2 of the day in Zion National Park. This is alongside the Riverwalk trail at the very end of the paved road up the Zion Canyon. The last stop, the Temple of Sinawava. This trail is just a mile along the river, super easy. And then at the end of the trail, most of the people walking the trail right now are heading into the Narrows, which is one of the most famous trails here in Zion. And we didn't come prepared to do that. You go in the river, sometimes up to waist or chest deep. And this water is super cold, so we didn't come prepared for that. We tried Angel's Landing instead, but the Riverwalk is just so beautiful. When we were here in the summer of 2020, we did this trail first thing in the morning. It was like 6:30 in the morning, and it was really cold. But the river itself, you know, was kind of shaded by all these deciduous trees, and now they're you know, showing their fall colors, and it's just so beautiful. So we're just kind of getting started on the Riverwalk. We got a little ways to go towards where the Narrows starts, but we're just gonna hike this and then head back towards the visitor center and maybe do one of the trails that's right around there. But we're getting close to the end of our trip, and this has been an incredible last stop. So beautiful, right? All right, science rocks. Peace. Heading back on the Riverwalk. We're actually just off the Riverwalk, but nice stroll by the river. We were just up on the official trail, and it was basically just a line of people walking. Came down here and woohoo. Probably not supposed to come off trail. I'm sure it does a little bit of damage, but man, it's so nice down here. This canyon is just huge. So I don't know, kind of tired, and we're getting towards the end of the Riverwalk. We'll jump back on the shuttle and head down to the visitor center. May walk around down there or just check out the gift shop and get on our way. But this has been awesome to get back to Zion, and especially at this time of year, to see this fall color, have this weather that we've had. It's awesome. So glad we did it. All right, science rocks. Peace.